get to my
Work
door.
on the table, ain't no time to be chillin'. It's war outside, don't nobody care about feelings. I'm from the jungle, all hustle, nothing come easy. It just might be your luck if you don't gotta get greasy. We're hyenas, get us in the game, we taking the meals. We don't fuck with everybody if you gang gets real. I'm unapproachable, blame it on Bugatti vision, money decisions. You in my ear, go play your position.
I ain't no joke, get to my door. Slapping them hoes just to get to my door. Kicking in doors just to get to my doors. Stomping on toes just to get to my door. To get to my bread, I'm knocking off heads. Complete my mission, call me Natty Tread. Never be broke, I'ma get to my door. Don't need nobody help, I can do it solo. Get to my door. I ain't no joke, get to my door. Slapping them hoes just to get to my door. Kicking in doors just to get to my doors. Stomping on toes just to get to my door. To get to my bread, I'm knocking off heads. Complete my mission, call me Natty Tread. Never be broke, I'ma get to my door. Don't need nobody help, I can do it solo. Get to my
I'm
door.
paid in full like Alpo. Straight dog, all Cujo. Stay away from Ricos. Man down in the field, check on your peoples. Desert Eagle, hit your ego, knock off that ego. Money making Mitch on the route, I'm pitching. Niggas don't know about me, they whipping. Back on the sideline, trying to grind time on the ground time. Give me time, yeah, I'm different. Last of the Mohees, they talking killer just like Boees. I triple my bag and double my worth. I'm getting this money up off of the turf. I sweated them cursed straight since birth. You fuck with my bag, you meet in the turf. Yeah, back up in that kitchen, get it. Yeah, see me stove top whipping mittens. Yeah, everybody want a piece. While we counting blue hundreds, while you niggas counting sheep. See, I eat, sleep, repeat, do the same thing over. You treadmill walking, taking same steps over. My style been high, yours been mediocre.
Moving in a circle and I'm taking it all. Just in a piece, ain't gon' never fall. Never fall. Papers along the way. I stitch them up and continue to play. I ain't no joke. Get to my door. Slapping them hoes just to get to my door. Kicking in doors just to get to my doors. Stomping on toes just to get to my door. To get to my bread, I'm knocking off heads. Complete my mission, call me Natty Tread. Never be broke, I'ma get to my door. Don't need nobody help, I can do it solo. Get to my
Work
door.
on the table, ain't no time to be chillin'. It's war outside, don't nobody care about feelings. I'm from the jungle, all hustle, nothing come easy. It just might be your luck if you don't gotta get greasy. We're hyenas, get us in the game, we taking the meals. We don't fuck with everybody if you gang gets real. I'm unapproachable, blame it on Bugatti vision, money decisions. You in my ear, go play your position.
I ain't no joke, get to my door. Slapping them hoes just to get to my door. Kicking in doors just to get to my doors. Stomping on toes just to get to my door. To get to my bread, I'm knocking off heads. Complete my mission, call me Natty Tread. Never be broke, I'ma get to my door. Don't need nobody help, I can do it solo. Get to my door. I ain't no joke, get to my door. Slapping them hoes just to get to my door. Kicking in doors just to get to my doors. Stomping on toes just to get to my door. To get to my bread, I'm knocking off heads. Complete my mission, call me Natty Tread. Never be broke, I'ma get to my door. Don't need nobody help, I can do it solo. Get to my
I'm
door.
paid in full like Alpo. Straight dog, all Cujo. Stay away from Ricos. Man down in the field, check on your peoples. Desert Eagle, hit your ego, knock off that ego. Money making Mitch on the route, I'm pitching. Niggas don't know about me, they whipping. Back on the sideline, trying to grind time on the ground time. Give me time, yeah, I'm different. Last of the Mohees, they talking killer just like Boees. I triple my bag and double my worth. I'm getting this money up off of the turf. I sweated them cursed straight since birth. You fuck with my bag, you meet in the turf. Yeah, back up in that kitchen, get it. Yeah, see me stove top whipping mittens. Yeah, everybody counting blue hundreds while you niggas counting sheep. See, I eat, sleep, repeat, do the same thing over. You treadmill walking, taking same steps over. My style been high, yours been mediocre.
Moving in a circle and I'm taking it all. Just in a piece, ain't gon' never fall. Cause along the way.
Hey, I don't know if y'all was. Hi, babies. How y'all doing today? Okay. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me now? Okay. I can hear you very well. Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello. Y'all been on and we've been trying to comment. No sound. We can't hear.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's what David's supposed to be back there telling me, but okay. All right, thank you, babe. All right, so. Right here, it say no sound. He's saying no sound. Let me see. David, you done dropped the ball. All that time.
I heard y'all on YouTube.
All that time. Wait, all that time. You can't hear me. I'm all the way up on the podcast. He said you can hear it on YouTube. Facebook. You can hear it on Facebook. You can't hear it on sideline today. Your butt on the sideline today. And it's not on. It's not on. Let me turn it up on my end.
I just heard it.
But you on YouTube though. Saying she can't hear it.
I couldn't hear it on YouTube.
Oh, you couldn't hear it on YouTube. Yeah. I don't hear nothing. I got my phone all the way up just to see if I can hear it. Right. I turned the volume up on here. Hold on, y'all. I can't hear nothing. It's all here on Facebook. Can't hear on sideline today. Your butt on sideline today. And it's not on Facebook. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. All right, we in there. All right, well, I couldn't hear nothing. Oh, you took something down? You slammed my doors? Did you hear that? I was in it. Because we be wilding out. No, he did. I'm going to have to call him. Can you hear now, Lydia? Because we was just talking. Yeah, we was. We was going in. We was just talking. She said I can hear you now. Okay. They been back there slamming doors and stuff. Like I heard y'all. I couldn't hear you on YouTube. I couldn't hear nothing though. I'm trying. So I forgot what we was talking about because we was talking about some good stuff too. It was. They heard us on Facebook though. All right. Well. That's what David said. Oh, on Facebook, but not YouTube. Okay, so tonight though, tonight is serious. This is a serious conversation. And like I said, I do got some information for people that is in these situations that I'm gonna post up. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Sure. Yeah. Trigger warning. For if you are in a domestic situation. Yes. I've been in one, so it's definitely a trigger warning. I'm gonna get a trigger warning, so I don't want anybody to be triggered. You know what I'm saying, by the things that we about to discuss. So, but you got like resources for people. I do. I got a phone number. And I have like where they can contact somebody. And also they can go online. I'm gonna have to get the I'll get it when y'all talking. I'll get it off here. Right. But I want to get they can look it up on Google actually. Right. But I have a phone number and a hotline for the ladies that I'm gonna put up. Right. Because sometimes people can't look because they being they can't look online. They do that. Their phones is confiscated. Yeah. So I will put it up for the ladies. But I want to play this video really quickly before we start talking about it. While you looking for that video, did you get what I sent you?
Oh,
I'll look. I got the
I'll put it on your
okay.
email.
Fuck told you go down motherfucker land. Fuck you in there land, huh? Shut the fuck up.
Do it.
Nigga, the fuck you think I won't do it? Then I already told you about it. It's death do two doors apart, right? You think I'm fucking playing with you?
Bitch, do it
Man,
then.
fuck you.
Interesting. I have something to tell you. You know, your Aunt Dee and your mom was supposed to go to Georgia. John came by the house and he shot your mother, and she's dead.
I don't like how they tell it. Right. Oh, God.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
That's
That was
insensitive.
ooh, way that was insensitive.
Right.
But yeah, that was kind of deep. Only because you know, it's really, really, really
It's a serious situation.
a serious. I think I call it an epidemic because it's so much of it. You know, like COVID. You know, it's like COVID.
Right.
It's bad. Like it's an epidemic out here.
What I don't
Women-
understand is how men, the woman is lower than you, you know, and you think you're a man by putting your hands on a woman, you know. But it is women out there that do domestic violence too.
It's vice versa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think
But this women wins. We talking about us as women because the
Yeah.
majority of women.
Women that get abused.
Right.
Yeah.
it is definitely men to get abused.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I think women do more verbal abuse than physical.
Right.
Men do a lot of physical abuse, but you know what I'm saying? But they both sexes do both.
Right.
But I think we more verbally abusive than physical. But men, I think that do put their hands on women. I think it's a lack of self
That was
control.
big.
Right.
They lack self control. They lack self control. They lack emotional control. They don't know how to process
They
their
don't know,
feelings.
they don't know how to communicate.
They don't know how to communicate. You know,
Mental.
it's exactly. It's
Mental illness.
it's
Right.
it's a lack.
And then it's a what is it? Traditional.
Yeah.
Where they
Oh,
done
They daddy, they see
They
their
done seen-
mama.
Oh, they mama.
they see grandma, mama, cousin, sister, brother.
It's normalized.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think that's what you're supposed to do? Or
And there's some families that the men say, control your woman, you would spank her tail. You know what I'm saying? Put her in her place.
So I got this to say too. The protective PPO.
Yeah,
I want to talk about that.
I
You
want
know
to
why?
protect her.
Because this woman, I just watched it on
Mhm.
August 25th. It just goes on every day, so many. But
Right.
August 25th, I just seen it this morning. And that's what made me want to talk about it because I've been wanting to. I just,
Right.
wasn't in the mood. I've been having so much stuff to talk about. But I was like, you know what? Today is the day that I want to talk about it. And I want to give people information too that they can call in and just let people know that you really do not have to deal with it.
No.
Like, at all. You have to figure out a way to get out of it. But some people, it's hard for them to.
Fear is a very strong thing. We this country is ran based upon
They
fear.
saying it's
Right.
coming in and out, frozen. It don't look froze. I don't know.
That's fine on Facebook for me.
Huh?
It's fine on Facebook for you?
Okay, yeah, it's fine with me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all, because it look everything going good over here. Like all the
Right.
movement is going.
But can
Hopefully
they
y'all
still
can
hear?
me. I don't know.
Hello. Yeah, we still here.
Oh, okay. Alethea also says she can't hear. So okay. Thank you, sis. Okay, so systematic. I want to talk about that. Do y'all think that it's a systematic failure?
Yes, I think it is a systematic failure because outside of fear, nobody talks about how you're caught by yourself and how you're literally not physically stronger than a man no matter what.
Right.
And if you don't have that help, it even takes a long time for police to respond.
Right.
So
that's what I mean.
Yes, it takes a lot to get a protection order.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot, even during the process. If you're violating it, the system is like they all officials still. I don't know.
It's like they don't care.
It's still like they don't protect the woman itself.
This wasn't even a thing. You know what I'm saying? It was okay to beat your bitch back in the day.
Right. But I will say from the
I think the 90s certain countries still to this day
it's okay to beat your woman.
Abuse on their women.
Right.
Right.
So from the video,
But I think the 90s domestic violence, the protection order didn't really like kick in until really the 90s. They started taking it a little bit serious.
And it's just paper.
Right.
If this dude crazy, he done bashed your head in, and you done went downtown. You done failed papers, so I'm in the system. And don't let it be a street person. Mm-hmm. I'm about to do something. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna catch you.
But where people need to realize when getting in these relationships, especially women, when a person start isolating you from your family and your friends, that is a key component in the red flag of saying, I gotta get away from him.
When he don't like none of your friends.
When he don't like none of your friends, he
Your
don't want to go around your family.
I know so many of them.
Oh my God, it might be good. I mean, the sex might be good and he might be good at that moment, but oh my God, y'all women, y'all just need to pay attention. If the person want to isolate you, run from that person.
Or a love bomber.
Right.
Somebody that's bombing you, they love you so much, and they just consistently just bombarding you with sharing you with attention, affection. It's like, like almost to a point it's like smothering you. Like
right.
they looping you up.
Right. I think it goes back to also women love hard. Right. So they feel, and I think it's a mental thing with the woman being in this relationship because she thinks that he loves her and she loves him. And I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say it, but I was in a domestic situation, but it wasn't a love thing for me. Like, I was just so in love. But I knew it was a dangerous situation for me and for that person. And I knew that y'all was gonna see my mug shot. You get what I'm saying? That type shit. So it was like I had to think about my children, my family, and kind of figure out how to get out the relationship without getting killed or hurt. You get what I'm saying?
Or you hurting somebody.
Or me killing him.
Right.
Because I know that was what was gonna happen.
Right.
So
you had to have an exit strategy.
I did.
Right.
And I got it and I did it. All praises to the Most High.
Right.
But it's not.
Because everybody
it's not as easy.
It's not easy for everybody too.
Everybody say it is. Just get out of it.
No, it's
why
not.
You still fucking with it?
Yeah.
Just leave them. This and that. It's not as easy. I don't know how to explain it.
Right.
But it's not that easy.
No.
It's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? And then she turn around, go get a PPO, which is paper. The system forget to send it to him and everything. He didn't get it. It ain't nothing. It's paper.
Even if he get it.
Exactly. I know too many people that this girl, real quick, hold on, real quick, baby. I got you. This woman, just August 25th, she worked at a hospital.
Okay.
This man was able, even though she told the hospital, she told people because she was tired of it, got the PPO, all that. They forgot to deliver it to him and all that. He wound up walking in the hospital. They got him on camera and everything. He walked in the hospital. Walked to the basement and shot and killed her in front of her colleagues and everything at that hospital. I would think that they would have some type of security. Like he was able to just go walk right in, and at the hospitals you are able just to walk in though.
You can walk anywhere you want to.
Wow.
Yeah, he went in there and killed that woman on August 25th, just recently.
Right.
In
Was it
Detroit.
this year? Oh, this year? Oh, Lord.
August 25th in Detroit. This happened in Detroit.
2 days
That's
ago.
what I wanted to say off of what you were saying.
That was Monday.
The scary part is the ones that actually pull the trigger.
Right.
Like that is a different level mental of disconnection. Being killed is crazy to me. I know that I had to learn to watch for people that get angry and break things, or whether it's their things, your things. I learned to stay away from people like that.
Right.
I know that a girl that was dating an older guy, she seen him. I mean, he seen her dating another guy and shot her in the head, and she's been dead since our senior year. But
Wow.
I know a lot of people. I know this girl that's in jail from shooting her child's father.
Right.
But it's
Trying to
like
protect herself.
trying
and
to
now
protect
she is-
herself.
But
But she's
that's
in
what I
jail.
don't get. That's why I said.
And that's
it's
why I
in the
said it
system
become complicated. But even though with the PO, I will speak on, it may not do nothing, but you're going to get harassed anyway. I would rather die, even by officers or anybody, strangers. I would rather die with it being recorded. That way, if I did die, it ain't like I just died in vain, like nobody knew what happened to me.
Right.
At least it's documented or on footage what happened to me.
But you
So
have,
you're saying it's
have to
still
get those
documented regardless.
But you
You
gotta
have to
understand,
get it.
a lot
You
of us
should.
don't report it. We might
Right.
call the police, but we
Don't
won't.
press
speak
charge.
No, I
it.
know.
We won't. I've been there.
I've been
I
there
did
too.
it.
Right.
This is day to day, y'all.
Because you
I
ain't
am
ready
being-
because you ain't at the
You
point
being
where you
honest.
ready
I
to
am being-
leave that mother.
I want y'all to see this. Like I've been there
Right.
where I needed to press charges, but I
Right.
did not press charges. It wasn't a situation where like he was beating, doing all of that, but he was abusive in a lot of ways.
Right.
Where niggas throwing water all on you and shit like that. Like,
Right.
come on, man, stop.
Right.
That's abusive.
Right. It is.
You get what I'm saying? Like you have to.
Sure is.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I'm saying? All
Recognize-
in your face and
Yeah,
bullying you and
yeah.
shit.
You gotta recognize.
You getting ready to go
the signs.
somewhere and he splashing water on your clothes.
Yeah,
You ain't
like
going nowhere.
yeah, that's abuse.
Blocking you in the room.
And I just want to say, I feel for
Thank you.
any woman that's dealing with it right now, because I know so many women personally
Right.
through other family members that have been killed
Right.
by men.
Right.
And my family, I got family that her baby daddy, they wasn't married, but she had 5, 6 kids with him. He went and climbed through the window. She had a BBO. He went through the window in front of the kids, shot her in the head with a shotgun, and then killed himself. I know somebody else, he killed her, and then, because she was at a Christmas party, he went to the Christmas party, killed her in front of everybody, and ran her over, and then backed up on her in front of everybody, and then went out and tried to rob somebody, and my people wound up killing him. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are nuts.
Yeah, they
And
are.
it's so sad that we have to go through this as women, but I think that women need to really, really be careful and
Yeah, they
see
do.
them red flags. If you see it, if he talk to you aggressively, that's a red flag.
Right.
Or
It
like,
is.
y'all gotta recognize this stuff and don't. And then a lot of men and a lot of people be on medicine,
Right.
and you don't know
You
they're
don't even know they-
schizophrenic or
Right.
bipolar or
PTSD.
PTSD. You don't know.
Right.
So
Got anger issues.
right, but you don't know that. You don't know that he grew up and got molested or his dad
Right.
used to beat his mama. You really don't know too much of that, and sometimes they
That's
say, "Well,
our
you
fault.
need to learn that." You need
And that's
to
why I
learn
tell
those
people
things.
they need
Do
to
your
ask
homework.
some hard
Do your
questions.
homework.
Not that what's your favorite color. I don't care about your favorite color.
Right.
How was you raised? Was you raised with mama and daddy? How did daddy treat mama? you gotta ask some questions.
How you act off your trauma?
Let me throw this out here. Let me throw a monkey wrench though on this situation. Cause Kurt Frost, everybody dogged him on social media because he was like, she kept on going back.
Kurt Frost, yeah.
You know, Rashida and Kurt Frost, yeah.
I know.
And his daughter got beat up, you know. And everybody was dogging him out, like, how you gonna let your daughter get treated like that? And he was like, she kept going back. What was I supposed to do?
Exactly.
So here's the monkey wrench. What do your family supposed to do if you keep on going back to it when they were giving you a safe haven?
They're giving you an out.
Yeah. So what do? Do you, if you were that family member, you know, or if you was that mother and your child was going through this and you kept on and kept on and kept on until you got to the point where, listen, you about to have me lose my freedom. You get what I'm saying? And you going back.
For me,
that was this question I
had. For me, it would be if this was my child, or you know what I'm saying, if I was a family member of someone, I wouldn't turn my back on you, but it would be more so that when you're ready to leave, you got somewhere to go.
Right.
But you don't complain to me about what's going on if you're not ready to leave your situation.
Right.
Solution based.
Right.
So he bashed your head in. Where we go from here?
Right.
Do I need to come pull up? Do we need to pack your stuff together? Do I need to have?
Do we need to have a U-Haul?
Do we have some cousins to come by? Do you want to do it while he at work? What you want to do so you can leave the situation? I got an extra bedroom. You can stay with me. What's going on?
Well, you know what's even scarier? Women still don't come to that because of that.
Yeah, because they'll come to your house and kill you and everybody.
So now they rather just hide it from you. They know he did something again.
Yeah,
they're not gonna say nothing. They still ain't ready to leave, and then they now more so suffer in silence instead of just still leaving.
Yeah. So this is the thing.
It's
like,
strange.
I know somebody's daughter was in an abusive relationship, and she kept calling him about it, right? And she went right back though. So it was like, what was he supposed to do? Go beat the dude up?
At some point, you're gonna be like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
What is it? What does me helping you look like to you?
Right.
Because what I'm giving you, what I'm offering you, what I keep telling you is not what you want. So what is it that you want from me? Do you just want to be able to come to me and just tell me this stuff so you can have something you can get off your chest? Do you actually want an out? Do you want me to hook you with resources? What does my help to you look like? You know what I'm saying with this? And let me be completely clear to all the ladies out there. If he has put his hands on you once,
he will do it again.
He is gonna put his hands on you again. Because if he put his hands on you that one time and you said, I take you back, you are telling him it's okay for you to put your hands on me. This is how men think. Like if he cheat on you and you take him back, you are telling him it's okay to cheat on me. If he lies to you and you take him back, you would tell it's okay to lie to me. Y'all gotta understand the behavior that we accept is the behavior that we get. If we don't stand with if we don't put up with the shit, they not gonna do it.
Right.
You ain't gotta hoop and holler and fight or none of that. You just gotta set boundaries and be like, hey.
And you gotta stick by them.
And stand on business.
And if that means that you gotta be by yourself, be by yourself. Because sometimes people just don't realize sometimes you need to be by yourself. You need to learn yourself to be able to teach someone and show someone this is how you want to treat me. And if you can't treat me as if, get the hell out my face and move around. I don't know where you going, but you ain't gonna be in my face. Simple as that, you know.
That's learned. So
yeah,
that's learned. That's a learned behavior. That's not always. We don't always teach our daughters how to deal with shit that we dealt with. We try to shelter our daughters so they don't have to put up with the shit that we have dealt with. But when in all actuality, we need to let them we need to make them aware, like, hey, look, It's how she is.
That's one thing I love about my mom. My mom didn't sugarcoat nothing.
right.
She was like, look, you can't beat a man, but you better not be no bitch in the corner. She said, you better come out. You better be a porch monkey and climb on that nigga. Let that nigga know that you done been on his tree. You done rocked it. He gonna know that you been there.
Yeah, that's why your daughters don't think that's okay. Even if you don't stand up against their own fathers.
Right.
They're going to take that behavior from their fathers and other people.
So, this question is the system protecting abusers more than the victim?
Yes.
And I do feel that way. And
I think the system protecting the abusers that's in their group. I don't think the system protecting normal people.
With that being said, this was when today.
They do.
Cincinnati police officer has been placed in administrative role after being arrested on domestic violence. This is a police officer.
But did you hear he's placed in administrative role, not unpaid role?
Right. That was what I was
pushing
saying.
papers.
So he's still at the desk getting paid, and this is what I'm talking about. They protect their people because he should not be at his job.
Not at all.
You're at a job
He
that
does his
you're
woman.
supposed to protect the public. So if you ain't protecting
He a
your
police.
own home,
He need to get fired.
you need to be,
Unpaid.
I ain't gonna say fired because people do lie. Okay.
Administrative.
Yeah, they do.
He's supposed to be unpaid
Obviously,
until
they got-
everything is
That's
investigated.
police. They got evidence. They the police. They
And it's
most
gonna be
definitely
swept
got
up under the
evidence.
rug.
That's why he's being arrested. That's why he got a mugshot. It's obvious he was beating up his wife. They police.
Gotta chill. And they don't. And what's crazy is that it's often happens where people like police officers are abusive to their mates. Not all.
It's
Not
a lot,
saying all of them.
Military people.
Right.
Military.
Oh my God.
If you're in an environment that is, you have a lot of violence or combat or
Right.
you know what I'm saying, or things of that nature, you got that's in you. You know what I'm saying? And men are aggressive by nature, just in general. You know what I'm saying?
Superhero.
That's too much. So, you know what I'm saying, you snap real easy. You know what I'm saying? You ready to, you know what I'm saying, you ready to jump and be froggish or whatnot. You just makes you overly aggressive. Too much testosterone.
Right.
And should abusive men be banned from seeing their children, even if they say they've changed?
Okay,
Change
so if
behavior.
Everybody can change.
Are they abusive to the children as well as their mother?
Or is he just a
Or is he just
Because they
abusive to the
kill the
woman?
kids.
Huh?
If they abusive, they'll kill the kids.
Yeah, I mean, and it can happen, but
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Or they
it don't
to
have
be
to
honest,
do abusive
from
shit
my-
where it
from
don't
me,
be.
if-
I'm telling you, that
if
should
my
be
kid's
real.
father
No,
was
that's
abusive,
real.
and he told me he changed, I wouldn't trust him.
I
Right?
got you.
So I wouldn't have my children around him, and I wouldn't be around him, and I'd be casting a ghost where he wouldn't have any.
But here's
They
what's
start
gonna mess
stuff
up.
with women and
Here's
hold kids
what's
in
gonna
front
mess
of them.
up what you're thinking.
All kinds of
If
stuff.
he try to take you to court, you can't stop him from not seeing his kids.
Right.
He
Don't
don't
do that.
Hopefully he don't do that. But
You see what I'm saying?
Don't do the
So-
court unless
so,
he just
yeah,
still-
depending on-
unless he just still mad and he abusive because
And-
he
right.
might take me to court.
But you know,
Yeah.
some
He wants
That's
control.
what it is.
yes, so
It's
they
like
want that
control.
control. So,
Yeah.
oh, you trying to be
Right.
funny?
Yeah, because he
That's
wants
what I
control.
want.
I'm gonna make sure I
They
got
have
all my
worse
ducks
than
in a
better
row.
baby mamas.
Right. And then a lot of people need to be careful with that too, because you gotta strategize if you're ever in that type of situation,
That was what
especially when kids are involved.
Yeah.
Because what I just said, he can take you to court. And some people, when they get the kids in their care,
They don't
you
do
don't
that.
see your kids no more.
They
Because they done strategize.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
I know you don't. I know you love these kids.
Right.
Somebody take these
I'm going
kids
to.
from you.
That's real.
Right.
That's all.
Physically,
it's so
or
deep.
you know what I'm saying, just out. They gonna take them away, or they just gonna.
That's what make them
with
worse than a bitter baby mother.
Also with that is a lot of women that I've noticed that are truly abused is the women that the men stop them from working because they want that woman to depend on them solely.
Yeah.
So if
And they wanna have
anything,
control.
they can control. But if anything go down, that woman don't have no resources.
Yeah.
You know, so if she do decide to leave,
Red flag, ladies.
the court's gonna
Yeah.
say, you can't support these kids. You gotta show, because you gotta show,
They ain't gonna look
depending on your kids, you gotta show proof that you got bedrooms for them.
Yeah.
You know, so if you got 3 boys, the boys share rooms, but you gotta have a room for that girl. That girl can't share no room with you if she's a certain age.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how the courts look at it. You know, where you trying to be resourceful, and me and my daughter gonna share a room, the boys gonna have a room. You know,
They don't see it.
because you're trying to save money. Trying to, because the way the world is now.
She can't sleep in your room with you.
Exactly.
Like what?
Now you unfit.
Yeah. Now you want
Because he
fit.
want to control and took your court.
Exactly. So
So
my
now
key
you can't
word
see your
is,
kids.
it doesn't matter that you want to be a cat woman. You better have some type of cash flow coming in.
Okay, so I got one for y'all. Do the churches and the religious communities enable abuse by telling women to pray it away?
Catholic do, because you cannot get a divorce.
That's what your ass do.
Other countries that where you can be you get picked at 14, that's even scarier.
Right.
14, 15.
And the old man
Yeah,
with
the
one
old
eye.
man. And your own birth, you be like, go ahead.
But you know they sell their kids. I mean,
Or
in they culture it's not sell. So let me not
That's a
disrespect
trade.
nobody's culture.
Arranged marriage.
It's arranged marriages, and
They
it's
get
how
a
many
bride.
cows
You get a
and
bride.
goats,
fair exchange.
you know, jewelry, you know, money,
bridal fee.
card,
Yeah.
bridal fee, yeah.
Depends upon who you are. But and they still do that.
Yeah, they do.
You could be in the most loving relationship and they know it ain't arranged, nothing like that or whatever. You found this Nigerian woman and you Nigerian, y'all get together, y'all want to marry. You still
Gotta come with a bridal
come
fee.
with that bread. You gotta pay them.
Right.
Not that you paying
I
for
see
it, but
that,
you
but-
see she still gotta. You see she still gets
But
a.
she gotta bring bacon to the table.
She like they asked for at least 10,000
Yeah,
from the
the
husband.
parents. They don't go to her. They go to the parents.
Parents, yeah.
And those
I'm giving you my daughter.
You know, I seen that on that one show.
What one show?
When the couples come together and both the families meet up, it could be any three of the
90 Day Fiance.
No, it ain't 90 Day Fiance. I have to find it. But what happens is they be together for 5 years,
Right.
stuff like that. They just be telling their parents or family members that they have 3 different family members come on both sides to tell them that they want the marriage, or they tell them I accept the marriage, or they tell them no, I don't think y'all should get married.
Right.
And they either gonna choose to get married, or they're not because of the mom saying she don't feel like she agree with it.
Right.
I forgot what it's called. It's a show I watch. I'm gonna have to show you what I'm talking about. So, they had a situation where it was a young lady on there, and she was with an older guy. We were talking about abuse. She did the show with him, right? And then it was deep. She wound up spilling that he be beating her ass.
Oh wow.
It was deep. I'm gonna have to show y'all what I'm talking about. It was deep. And the lady that counseling lady and shit, she said, so you came on the show for help.
Right.
She went to that show and his dumb ass gonna take her and
Right.
on the show. He was salty that she told that on the show. They cut the show off
Right.
and all kind of shit. Like, cause she was younger and he was abusive to her.
Right.
He was beating her up and stuff. An older guy.
I don't think that'd be fair. I'm just gonna put it out there. In different cultures, and you do what y'all, I just don't think it's fair
That
for
an
an
older
older
man.
man who's experienced first guy. You know what I'm saying? His manipulation skills is already on point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get someone who's younger and is not as experienced as they are, or it's not as, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair. Like, you got so much up on her.
Experience other people.
Right.
Right.
You just
He doesn't live life.
Right. You so well advanced.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You about to
now
crush this little girl.
Yeah, you finna destroy her world.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want somebody
She
with a low
better
body
only
count.
pay you
Right.
attention.
Or you want somebody that's not experienced.
Right.
That you can tell them anything and they're gonna say, oh, okay. With a woman your age gonna be like, fool, go sit down somewhere.
They love when they feel like you don't have parents that care about you for real.
Right.
So this is deep because there's so much to this question. But should a woman who kills her abuser in self-defense automatically walk away? Let me say this.
Say it again. Should a woman what?
Should a woman, it's up there, right there too. Should
Oh.
a woman who kills her abuser in self-defense automatically walk free? Okay, so I want to say this.
No.
You're not going to be able to walk free, especially because you haven't reported it, you haven't filed the charges,
That's what I'm saying.
you kept going back, so you're not going to walk free. So you have to have a strategy,
Right.
in order to do certain things. There's ways to killing without.
Anyway, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop Hodge right now. I'm gonna stop Hodge right now. Stop. Cut it out.
I'm just saying.
No, cut it.
Stop. That show how to get away with murder.
I'm just saying there's ways to do it.
No, it's not.
Ways.
That show.
Yeah. Hey.
That show how to get away with murder. The show.
She's gonna give them the keynotes.
The show.
Right. Girl walking past
Y'all know
like
that show.
she cooked all your
Y'all
food.
know that
so
show. Hey, remember you Tavis and all that?
They remember that in the kitchen like, oh, I'm about to eat these noodles.
Ain't hot fries. I'm gonna make this a bowl of noodles.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
She was
I'm gonna move on to the next.
Yeah, no,
Y'all go ahead and ask
but
the question, but it's
seriously,
ways.
if you have to do, because the way the system is set up, you're not, if you call the police and you've not pursued charges
Right.
on multiple occasions, if you had the ability to leave and you've gone back, like if these things are known, like you have a paper trail and you have a known, if it's known and the system, you know what I'm saying, the system has a paper trail and you just going back and not pursuing it or not going through it, they not gonna believe you.
Even if you got one paper trail or no paper trail, if they be like, if somebody's dead, and they be like, okay, well, how did he get here? It's almost like if an intruder enters your home, it's only a certain way. If he's running away,
You can't shoot him.
You can't shoot them if they're
Exactly.
running
So it's
away.
like the same thing, like you said, strategy.
Right. You
Because
can't.
if you just let him walk in regular, like to use the bathroom, they gonna still feel like you shouldn't have killed him.
Right.
Let him in, whether you had documentation or not. Because this
Let him
is
in.
a whole
What's up,
body
Jamie?
gone.
What's up? Shout out to my
Not
boo.
only that,
I just want our females
Wow,
to get smart.
Yeah,
You know,
stop being so angry.
Stop being so thirsty for a man in your life. Especially if you got kids. Stop.
Because they
Yeah.
that's another conversation.
it's just some men don't show their true colors.
Show
They
down
don't show. They hold that. They hold
for
that
years.
for years.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take something strenuous, like you finally get knocked up by them, and then all of a sudden now they open your
That's
ass.
the first
Like,
time.
man,
That's the
what
first
happened?
Right. You was
I
just
know
loving
people
it.
You was just
I know
loving
people
it.
that went through that.
Right.
Like, wait, what? Because
Even
now
daycare.
they claim you.
Now you
Yeah.
stuck.
Now you stuck. You
Yeah.
can't go nowhere. Now you mine because you done had my baby. Some people
Right.
like this. So you mine because
And
better not have my-
good
ain't
stereo
nobody around
across
my
the
baby.
board. Don't do that.
they very territorial.
Right.
You know, like you have to understand. Like ladies, I'm telling you, y'all got sometimes y'all gotta understand. Y'all have to figure. It's books out there for y'all
Right.
to read to understand how a man thinks. It's a book called, was it As a man thinketh, and it's also one as a woman thinketh. But it's a book. It's 2 books out
That's
there.
gonna help a motherfucker get their ass whooped.
It's not gonna help you, but I'm just telling you, before you get in a situation like that, y'all gotta understand how men think. Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Don't collect the red flags. Recognize them and go the opposite direction.
Exactly. It's kind of tough sometimes if you're not taught that, you're not self-aware to.
And that's what she was trying to
realize
say.
some of the signs.
That's what I'm saying.
And then sometimes when you think you love yourself and you think you're done, you really don't realize how much you still don't love yourself.
Right.
So
that's true.
literally, every woman has to leave in their own time, and that
You know,
it's crazy.
You gonna know when you're tired.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I stayed in a situation for a long ass time.
You'll think you're tired, and if you
ain't
went back,
tired.
you weren't
You ain't
tired.
tired.
So I got a couple questions again. Are laws strong enough to truly protect?
No.
No.
Y'all feel what they said.
No, absolutely not.
And here's the thing.
That's why there's no point in even documenting anyway, because you still
Yeah,
don't
it
get
is.
more.
It is a point to document.
It is.
Yeah.
But playing off the gray area, it ain't. Like you said, the more tax just by you even putting it on paper.
Yeah.
The
You
system
better
sometimes don't even care about the person that's really abusing, so they don't really take that serious, even if you got it on paper.
And it don't last that long, do it?
Right, how you gonna cut it off? Like that person a changed person, even though you set it out 5 years later.
Right.
Like, what about the rest?
I said to the point because let's not sugarcoat anything. We're all black on this panel. And we're all able to say, no.
Oh, my husband just said this when you was just saying that. Look what he just said. What you was just about to say.
Yeah. It don't protect black women. It protects white women.
He just said that. He just said, like, because of our race.
Right.
But that's why I said systematic.
Right.
When it's a black woman going to the police telling them that we been abused, they don't care.
Well, they don't think we get.
They don't look at us as human.
They don't look at us as
funny.
human, and they don't look at us like we do pain. Even hospitals
If
don't
a
look at us
person
as we
look
do
at
pain.
a person like that,
And they feel like, so what? You
then
got
that's the
what?
funnest shit I've ever heard.
But that's
what the fuck you think I'm doing? Talking to you, nigga.
But
I ain't
Here.
no robot.
That's what it is. It is
That's
what
So
it
I ain't
is.
human because I'm black.
And that's why you see
Yes.
most black people die at the hospital too, because
That's another conversation.
can
'Cause
handle
I got
pain.
a lot of.
as they
Because
call
I
it.
got
the father.
I ain't never experienced.
It's so overly hectic.
I haven't experienced like a blatant racist person.
I say that too. I think
it's
like
like
the look that you
blatant
have on your face.
racist.
Because I be hearing certain people do certain things, and I'm like, I haven't experienced that.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't experienced a blatant racist person
Right.
just be so you can tell they racist, but they ain't really did shit like
Right.
that.
We carry that aura where
You know.
racist people are prone to hide it more from everybody in this group.
Right.
Everybody in this group.
Because I
Yeah, they
haven't,
gonna hide.
but I be hearing other people, and I'm like, oh wow, you know.
But just like in any situation, people know
Who
who
is
is who. Exactly. They know.
I just haven't experienced it, and thank goodness to the
Yeah.
Almighty. But I know a lot of people that have.
Right.
And I have white friends. I got see down. They gonna say I'm racist because they, white people say I got black friends. So I sound like them and shit.
Right.
But
I got white
I got
friends.
white sisters. Like these is my sisters. They ain't
Right.
come out of my mama coochie, but they my sister.
Right.
They my
But they
family
cool.
because I've been around them like they family.
You know, we're accepting. We're
You know,
accepting.
yeah.
We're accepting.
And so that's just it's about how people treat you. So if you don't treat me good and you treat me like you racist, then I'm gonna treat you the same way. Simple as that. I'm not gonna fuck with you in no type of way. If you treat me racist, I'm gonna treat you racist. So
Right.
if you don't, then I'm not.
Right.
A lot of racist people that we encounter, they typically won't say nothing.
No.
You'll be around them, but you won't know because they
Right.
won't say nothing.
Right.
Okay, so we about to wrap it up in a minute, but my husband said the laws aren't strong enough to protect any of us.
Right.
Not just women, men included, especially men for real.
Right.
And what you said, especially black men.
Right.
Exactly.
So
And I
what's
agree.
the men's question though?
I agree. Yeah, and the ladies waiting on the men questions because you can't not find time the men question.
I mean, what's going on? These comments.
Okay, so this is another question. How do we teach the next generation to break the cycle?
And that's gonna be kind of hard because this generation now, you talk to them. I'm grown. You know, I was once your age. You was never mine. You listen to me. You know, and they don't want to listen.
Baby, you can type it in.
Some of them do.
And
I'm gonna say this. I would say like it's all about how your parents are. You know what I'm saying? And this particular panel, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. You know what I'm saying? How you know what I'm saying? You have to teach your child emotional intelligence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach your child, you know what I'm saying, how to be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you show them. But if you have them in a toxic ass environment, you can't expect them to be nothing else but toxic.
True that. And then also a lot of people doing this gentle parent stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's why I'm saying this next generation ain't gonna listen because it's too much of this gentle parent shit.
The system make you gentle parent.
Yeah.
all right, so everybody answer that question because we got the men question.
Okay, men question.
All right, so back one of the questions that y'all have put up was something to talk on the lines of if a man abuses his child or something like
He get if a man abuse his partner, do he get to see his children?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Even if he redeemed himself.
Right,
like
if he changed.
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
question
redemption.
is to y'all,
Yes.
what about the woman? If she did that, she might have knocked her kid's head in the next
Right.
week or something like that, or been verbally abused.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and the kids got taken away. Like, you know what I mean? They with the father. Now she done rebuilt herself up and want to come be with the kids. Now,
But you got custody though, right?
Now speaking from a woman's perspective,
Okay.
how would you feel? Because all y'all got kids.
It would be no different.
Right.
If you want to see, if you want to see these children, you gotta prove yourself. So you might be able to see them, but you can't see them by yourself.
Right. It's gotta be.
It's gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be some type of visitation, or you can't take them with you.
Right.
You could, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could go to go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't necessarily gotta sit with you, or you know what I'm saying? But you're not allowed to see these kids by yourself.
Right.
You gotta prove that you can see the kids by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I need you to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need to see no glimpses of your psychotic tendencies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be raising your kids. You gotta show me that that's all about action. And then if you don't want to prove it, then I guess you just don't want to see these motherfuckers.
Right.
I mean, yeah, same.
I mean, it's vice versa, man or woman.
Yeah,
It's supervised. My whole thing is it's supervised visits until you able to show some type of document that you went to counseling. You know, I don't want everyone around my child. You know, because I don't know your cup of tea of people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of hard, and you don't want to really put stipulations on a person. But however, I got to think about my kids' safety because we done had too many kids that the parents don't let them go with their father, and then the father unalived the child. You know?
Yeah, it's all about trust.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You really don't trust the person. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, I don't trust you. If I can't trust, if I don't trust you, how can I trust you with my kids?
I wanted to check to see why my calls ain't coming in. Hello?
Hello.
Like, whatever they did, we hear my calls don't come in. Hold on. We got a caller. Hold on, caller. I'm
Okay.
having some technical difficulties for some reason. I don't know why my line is not working. A moment, because I might have to put it on. Huh?
Yeah, but she wasn't on the.
Yeah, but she wasn't able to come in though. You couldn't hear her. Hello? Hold on. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I hope everybody can hear you, but because my phone line unfortunately is not working. I don't know why. But I'm gonna have somebody go tune in and see if they can hear. But go ahead, love. Thank you for calling in today, Women Wednesdays.
I just want to address the issue
Hold on, because they're
Put it on the
saying
speaker.
they can't hear you. I'm sorry. I thought my phone system was working, but obviously it's not, and I don't know why. I apologize about that.
Try to talk now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was just calling in on the part, about fathers not being able to see their kids if they were abusive to women. I had a father that was abusive to women, and he had custody of me. But he never put his hands on us. I mean, other than those obstacles, I never had any, other things that I thought as a youth because of the place he was in his life. I still love my daddy. He was still great to us. He never whooped us or anything. He was a perfect father other than that. He had some issues, but as his life changed and he corrected some things that he was going through, all of that stopped. He stopped putting his hands on them. We had 2 girls who dated men and was quick to jack them up if they thought they was going to put their hands on them. So all men that are abusive, ever demons that they're battling, whether it be, mental issues or drug abuse issues or just being a product of things that they saw growing up that they didn't heal, those child wounds that they didn't heal, all of that plays a part in it too. So you can't always put everybody in a box because if my father wouldn't have been allowed to see me, my life would have went a totally different direction. I was happy to see the other side of my father that helped me when I was out here with me. So it's a touchy subject. I don't approve of it by any means. And he has karma he had to pay for being that person that he was at that place in his life as a result of that. But sometimes when it comes to children, you got to understand everything is the different levels of it. You got a mental, you got a spiritual, you got a physical aspect of that. So before you remove children who need those parents, because everybody's parents were flawed in some sort of way, and you still love them through it. Right. So you got to be careful sometimes with that. If they're abusive to kids, by all means, no, don't let them do that. If they're hurting children or some will beat the mother and the children. Those instances I'm not even talking about because at that point in time, there's safety. But there are other sides of that coin too, where people just got stuff they going through, products of what they saw, and you add other components to that, and you got a storm. But everybody can change. Nobody has to be that way. When they get to that place where they have to, some of them don't. And we know that too. Not trying to go there either. But I just wanted to kind of add that to the just put something else on somebody's mind sometimes when there's children involved because it's different dynamics.
Right. It is, and I agree. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies, have a good night.
Bless. I love you for calling in. Call in anytime. Share your thoughts. I appreciate that information.
All right.
Love.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know what's going on with my phone line, but we'll test it in a minute. But anyway, it was that little middle one. I see. Right. Yeah, it was louder. But anyway, what she said, she feel that you should allow the person to
because he wasn't abusive to the kid.
Right. He was abusive to her, just her mom.
To her mom.
But you.
I mean, I get what she's saying.
I understand because
he never abused them, but he abused the mom. And she said if he wasn't around, she don't know what she would have turned out. Yeah, and he wasn't abusive to them. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's bad to them.
So he was a fucked up mate, but he was a good father.
Right.
Damn. But what?
It gives cross signals.
It does. Yeah. It definitely gives. It gives mixed signals, definitely, because I understand that he was a good father, but how did he show you a good mate? You know what I mean? How can he be you know what I'm saying? He might have been able
That'll
to
make you get in a relationship with
you know what I'm saying? You
But
know,
here's the topper right here.
Kids stop respecting you a certain way.
He wasn't a good mate, but he was a good father. But as a mother that got away from it, how do you think she's supposed to feel? She'll be on pins and needles with her kids, like, oh my God, rocking in the corner.
this is what's
because
best for the kids.
on in her mind,
Right.
she thinking
He
he
doing the
can
same
flip and do it to them.
Right.
Which by all means, I'm happy that her situation turned out the way it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
But
who gonna take that chance?
yeah, who gonna take that chance?
Who gonna take it?
I just know me
Think
as a
about it,
mother, I ain't gonna take that chance.
People that don't respect the parent and can't basic co-parent is never truly about just the child.
Mhm.
So even if he's a good parent to the children, that means he's always still finding some tactic towards the mother.
Right.
Like that's still a lot, and unless you get away completely,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the kids have to kind of go with you.
And
It's
the
not like
kids
you're
ain't gonna
taking
understand.
the kids
Right,
from
right.
that parent. It's just that's why I don't understand why people can't just co-parent for the sake of the kids.
Right.
Like I don't know, it's just a lot.
Because people don't get a
Like
relationship.
you
They
said,
don't get a relationship
It's
for
just
the
so
kids.
much. It's
Mhm.
never really about the
It's
kids.
never-
It's always about controlling the
Right.
end game.
The kids are
That's it.
a residual of the
Mhm.
relationship.
Mhm.
But there are a lot of situations where the men will be like, I say this. So say you get kids by Tony and you and Tony don't work out, you know what I'm saying? And you go and you know what I'm saying, you and Tony part ways and you get with Bernard.
Uh-huh.
Tony might tell you, shit, have Bernard take care of them kids. Fuck you and them kids.
Right.
It was never about the
Exactly.
kids.
It was never about that.
Men don't be, I don't think men, not gonna say all men, I don't think a lot of men are attached to children like women are attached
Right,
to children.
But they want the same rights, everything, movement, and then they ready to guilt trip a woman. That's still my kid too. You gonna,
Right.
but it's like it's not. Some men they make it truly about the child, just like the mother. Those are the ones that thrive, irregardless.
Right.
Those are the ones where mom said, "Can you keep the kids?" Not, "Oh no, what so you can go out, what so
Right.
you can be with such and such."
I hate when you
It
hear a
ain't
man
off of
say, I ain't
insecurity,
babysitting.
so she could
It's
just
your child.
right,
You
but she
ain't
just want to
babysitting.
relax at the house, go outside. Like, why does it matter if it was really about the child?
Right. Right.
Certain things you will know that person wants to be a true parent, even though his makeup is different because he really made it about the child.
But it's a lot of men that be like, I ain't about to, you ain't about to drop them kids up over here so you
Right.
can be outside in these streets and stuff.
Right. Right. But you out there all the time.
But like, why can't you? You don't want to come get your kids? You
Right.
don't want to see your kids? No. Nah, I don't. Or they'll come get their kids, take them to go get something to eat, and bring them right back.
Don't
Like,
even
y'all was-
have them for an hour.
Y'all was
Like,
gone for 45 minutes.
Just so you can't do nothing else, or just so they can say that they did
They
something.
did
right.
something.
That
Y'all was
is
gone for 45
crazy.
minutes. What y'all eat? Taco Hill?
I got time for that.
So what can we tell the ladies to inspire them to leave? Like, I mean, I don't know, because everybody gonna do what they want to. We can only
If
say
you want better, you'll do better.
better. Yeah.
Point blank,
what
period.
you see.
It won't
Let's
get
clap on
better
that.
unless you do better,
Exactly.
And know that you deserve better.
and you deserve.
And
more
and
than
don't let no one isolate you from your family. Don't
let
be
'em cut your-
isolated.
Cut your lifeline.
Right.
I'm sorry, that was loud as hell.
But no,
Don't let them. Yeah, you're right. Don't let your lifeline get
Don't let them
cut.
cut your lifeline.
You
Chris
know.
turning it down. He be like, "That's too loud. Let me turn that down."
The only thing I could say to women that's in this situation, when you get tired,
that was
you
the
will
horn,
know.
y'all.
and keep going. To
You will know when you get tired, you know. And put the number back up, you know,
am.
just in
I
case.
got it,
Yeah.
I got it. So we gon' get off of here, but just like what the lady said, just know your red flags.
Don't collect them.
Don't collect the red flags.
Right.
Just
Don't
know
collect them. Get rid of them and move around.
Yeah, just know your red
Run
flags.
to the next corner. Stranger danger.
Major danger.
Love on yourself. Date
Right.
yourself. Get to know yourself.
Get to know what you want.
We often
You
get in
know.
relationships when we so young. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we don't even know ourselves. We don't know what we like, what we don't like, what we want, what we aspire to
Right.
do. You know.
And you can date yourself even if you married.
Yeah,
What?
you sure
You
can,
can
honey.
date yourself even if you married, ladies. Like, don't
I'm an
think
awesome
that.
date.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, what you say? I'm an awesome date.
I
Don't
know
think,
that's right.
Don't think that you can't love you. I think that the number one person to love is yourself. So
Right.
if you do love yourself, you will not allow it.
Nope.
No type of fashion,
Yep.
way fashion form, you won't allow it. So
And by loving yourself, you teach other people how to love you. You know,
exactly.
because they gonna see like, oh,
That's the only way.
this girl got confidence. She love her, yes,
That's the only
and this
way.
is the only thing I'm gonna accept.
Yeah, that's the only way. So this was a great. It's a lot to it though.
That's
right.
We're gonna have to do part 2 on some. I'm gonna get some other parts that we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about how pedophiles get off, and then people that get into fights get life in prison.
Nah.
Right.
Pedophiles that's raping kids,
Right.
they let them out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of white people.
Probation.
But anyway, we'll talk about that. That's the next one.
Right.
Let's go. We're gonna talk about that. But tune in to I'm gonna put this back up again. But make sure y'all tune in to Me and My Days, Women Wednesdays, and Let's Talk About It Friday. We be here sometimes we will not, but we got some things coming up on some Fridays, so we just working on it, but we'll be back for that. Thank my panel, Els, Crystal, and of course Jay Waiter in the building. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Worldwide. That's my most definitely my family. They look out. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, Women Wednesdays, Busy One Radio, most definitely. Shout out to Barry and everybody at Busy One. We love y'all. Another family, Star Quality. Shout out to the Star Qualities. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and tune up out of here. We're gonna be on, nah, I ain't gonna do that. We just gonna log on up out of here. I'm gonna throw this back up. and we just gonna be out. Wait a minute, it's supposed to be up. Oh, that's because I got it down. Hey, I'm gonna go out, go back in. That's all I gotta do. There we go.
Right there. We go.
But anyway, love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's free 99. Like, share, free 99. Like, share, subscribe. YouTube day to day. DA number 2 DA. We gone.
All right.
Yeah, time to get it. Watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch. Yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed. Running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich. Gangster from the sideline, pimpin'. Got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club. Turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flying in the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city